That kid has poise, man, and I think he grew up tonight. On that deep pass to me, that was a little bit of double coverage, and I've been just pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, trust me, with that safety flag, just give me enough air, I can go get it. And so for us to make that play, for him to continue to throw plays to Zach, use his feet to get first downs, the dude is tough, man. I think he grew up tonight. You know, he's been doing a great job in camp making those throws, but to come out here and do it when you got to have it with the game on the line, that's what great players are about, and I think he's going to be well on his way if he continues to work.
That feeling you have tonight with Jayden, have you felt that before in your time in Washington?
I've maybe felt it a few times, but with the game on the line, honestly, to be able to go up to him and Cliff and say, you know, put me in the boundary and give me the go route, and for them to actually do it, I think that's the first time that's really happened with the game on the line in my career. So for them to have that kind of trust in me, both Jayden and Cliff and our team, O-line did a great job of keeping everybody, keeping Jayden clean, and for him to take that shot and give me enough air to run under that ball. Like I said, like sometimes, you know, I try to give the basketball reference when your jump shot's not falling, you keep shooting. And when that ball fell out the air a few times, I think that's really going to help our momentum going forward.
And that 55-yard catch, after you guys didn't connect on the first deep one, how much did it, like how good did it feel to get that one?
It felt amazing because I just try to stay patient, and I think, you know, when you have a new quarterback, a rookie quarterback, he's just getting adjusted. I didn't want to put too much pressure on him and make it all about myself because he's still progressing. But I knew we were going to start creating explosive plays. It's just not have to go down 13, 14 plays to score. And so for us to hit that play and then next play we get in, that's unbelievable NFL football. So going forward, we got to continue to stack on that. And we know we put that on film, so I think that's going to open up a lot of other things for us. But for him to literally walk that ball to me, and the same with the game on the line, like those are big time throws for a rookie to make. And like I said, I can't say enough about the O-line. They did a great job. The other receivers, Luke, Noah, Zach, everybody just had a hand in making this win possible.
Quarterbacks throw you the ball deep.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm going to trust McLaurin to go make a play.
Yeah.
This was, he puts it on your numbers twice.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it, he's a leader because he's trying to keep my head right, and I do a good job of just staying focused. But he's been telling me ever since the Tampa game when we missed it, just I'm gonna keep coming back to you. I'm gonna keep coming back to you. Stay ready. And to have that confidence from your quarterback means a lot to me, especially from a young guy. And so for him to literally walk 2 passes to me, it was unbelievable. And to take a shot like that, those are big time throws that he's going to continue to build on. I think it's going to help us going forward. So I'm so excited for this team, and I'm so excited for him because now, you know, as a rookie, once you see those throws, you get more confidence. And I think his confidence is just going through the roof right now. So we got to continue to build it.
Love it. Honestly, I thought this was going to, you know, take an entire team effort, and it was a great team win. We knew how talented Cincinnati is, and we knew it was going to be an absolute battle. So we were going to be aggressive, and knowing that was going to include some 4th downs, you know, to give our chance a shot to go, and we did. And we knew the red zone was going to be big. That was one of the areas that we really had to emphasize coming out of last week. And then I thought on the special team side, a big return to control field positions. That's why we knew we'd have to put all 3 phases together for us to have a good shot tonight, and we certainly did that. So I was pleased with the guys, but team across was certainly tough too. Yeah, for sure. He's a really cool customer, and he's got like real poise about him. I thought going in, we knew the importance of the ball, and you know, the decision making for that. We just couldn't give them short fields and chances to go. So his ability to know when to, when not to, when to make a play with his legs. I thought we've seen a lot of this at practice, and now it's carrying over into the games where the decision making, sliding, going, taking your shot. But I thought it was a really strong performance tonight by him.
To have him make that pass to Terry after they've cut the gap, had he made sense?
Yeah, I think, well, you make sense by giving those 2 a shot. And, like, they put the time in. And if they hadn't put the time in, you wouldn't have the confidence to go into that space. But of all the work they've done, you know, obviously we hadn't connected on some of the deep ones to Terry over the first 2 games, but we knew that wasn't going to be, you know, the case, you know, moving forward. So when we had our chances and our moments to go, we took it, but it was just a really good ball and great catch by Terry, too.
This is like 14 consecutive drives. You guys have scored not counting a kneel down. see, whether that's Jayden's play, Cliff's play calling?
Yeah, I thought Cliff called a great game. You know, as I'm listening through it all week, you know, all the different looks, the things we'd have to go through, especially down as we got work into the red zone. But we knew the third down in the red zone was going to be a really big part of this. But I thought he and the staff and the guys really had a very clear understanding of what we would have to do. And, you know, having those moments come up where you have to take your shot and deliver, they weren't going to miss it.
Obviously, there were a lot of big plays. Was there any play earlier in the game where you kind of got a feel for Jayden's comfortable, he's progressing, he's doing the things we want to see?
Maybe the early fourth down and, you know, just delivering on some of those. I thought that was a big deal. For us, having balance is a really big deal, you know, from the run, the pass, and, you know, when we're on the ball, when we huddle. So it's a hard group to defend, you know, when we attack, when we stay back, when we change groups. And but I just thought overall, he's always in poise, but I would say probably some of the fourth down ops, you know, that he's really ready, but he's always, that's the one, you know, you've heard me say the word poise about him before, but I really admire that in his game. Yeah, I don't know if that's a record that your first touchdown pass goes to a offensive lineman, but I saw him coming off with it, so I thought that was pretty cool. But more than anything, you know, just executing down the red zone. Last week, obviously, we had some, you know, we're frustrated, not that we were making kicks, but frustrating that we were kicking. And so tonight to have the ability to score down there, I thought was huge for us.
Tough break that Trent, I'm assuming, doesn't get to keep the ball?
Yes, that is absolutely the truth, but maybe we'll make one up for Trent, and he'll never know the difference. So I think that's one that he'll gladly hand over. But just like I said, really team win, lots of cool stuff.
Austin Eckler gave you guys a lot of production, both on offense and the kickoff. Obviously, he left the game. What do you think of his performance, and what kind of update do you have on
Yeah, I don't have an update tonight, but I will be able to do that tomorrow. But knocking him out, you saw the return again and the field position that changes, and he has such a unique ability, you know, to make guys miss in space, and so that's why I love the combination with him and Brian. I'll have more information, you know, regarding him as we get into and meet tomorrow afternoon.
Defensively, it felt like kind of a bend don't break plan. Was that what you guys thought kind of going in? And as a whole, what did you think of the defense and their ability to kind of
really felt, you know, you've heard me talk a lot about identity, the running and the hitting. God, there was a great tackle by Quan Martin, some spaces to go. The difficult part of playing against, you know, their receivers is the matchups, and when they can see a look, and Joe is, you know, accustomed to go when that shot is there, and so they make it difficult to go when you try to take your shot, and they make you pay. You know, those are hard, but I was pleased, the style, the attitude, the effort. If we get those things right, the scheme parts will come, but you have to have those pieces in place first. And I thought we took a step forward on that tonight. I like the running and the hitting. When I get into the tape, you know, we can go through the scheme. But I thought Joe and the staff and the guys knew this is a challenging matchup. How do we have to go? We'd have to give up some things in order to be on top. And so, you know, for a good bit of the game, you know, we saw that.
the offensive line kept Jayden pretty clean all day. He had a lot of time back then. I guess what did you think of them as a whole, and maybe specifically Brandon Coleman kind of leaving them one-on-one with Trey Hendricks out there?
Yeah, and we knew that's the one that you're going to need to help, you know, because we've seen where Hendrickson can go wreck a game, and you just want to make sure you're not vulnerable to that. So having the run action, the runs, the passes that go with that, that's a big piece where you can't just pin your ears back and go. So I thought that was one of the real factors. But yeah, our team, we had a lot of respect for him, knowing, you know, the production that he's had. Hell, we just saw it a week ago, you know, what he's capable of. And so that was going to be a real challenge. I thought they really answered the bell there.
Dan, on the 4th and 4, I apologize for your answer was already. Was Jayden telling you to go for it, and was that, were you going to go for it anyways, but was he kind of pleading to go for it?
No, but like we were going to go, yeah. So sometimes we just look for the yard marker to go, but he definitely wanted to, for sure. So I'm certainly not going to give him that win. He's got a lot of others, but yeah, that was a shot that we said, hey, on the other side, we know how good this group is too. So like if we got a shot and we can go take it, let's go take it. And so that's where the decision came for on that one at the end, to try to go, basically that's, you're trying to go win the game right there. And it takes, you know, some space to go there, because Jayden and Terry have really put in a lot of work together. Although we may have not seen that come to fruition, you know, in the first 2 weeks. For those of us, you know, who've been back in Ashburn, we've seen that. And so I think when you put the work in, you have confidence that, all right, if the moment comes, we're going to go take our shot.
But even on the 4th and 4, to Zach Ertz, when you have a rookie quarterback in that kind of situation, what does it say about your confidence in him that you didn't hesitate?
I didn't, and I wasn't gonna. We knew we'd have to be aggressive in the game. You know, to extend possessions, to give ourselves a chance. You know, that's why we thought the special teams, John, was a big piece of this from a field position standpoint. If there was a gap, if there was an edge to find, we were going to dig for it, and that included going on certain distances on fourth down when we were in that part of the field. We knew we didn't meet the mark last week in some of the red zone. Like I said, we were not bitching about kicking field goals and making them last week, but we knew that was not sustainable for us and what we wanted to do. So I thought the third down in the red zone was going to be, you know, one of the areas that we really dug deep on and paid off for the guys tonight.
Yeah, this might sound stupid, but do you know more about Jayden now than you did 4 hours ago?
It's not a stupid question. I thought he's continuing to grow on the job, and that is part of he and all his teammates that are the first-year guys of growing and learning. You know, when to extend a play, when to get down, when to use his legs. Like a few days ago, I said, "What'd you learn over the first 2 games?" And it happened again tonight. You know, but as far as the competitor, I've known that. As far as talented, like arm, all that I've known. It was good to see the next step of him, of you know, just having a mindfulness when to take the shot, when not to, and I thought that was so I did learn some more tonight, and he probably showed me also that you know, he's listening too and knowing the importance of that.
You get hired in January, and it seemed obvious you guys were going to draft a quarterback. Knowing the history of rookie quarterbacks, could you have imagined then that you'd have one now that you would have this much trust in a game already?
Say that again. If I knew then.
Knowing the history of the rookie quarterbacks often
sorry.
slow, could you imagine then that you would have a guy for a game that you're trusting?
No, I didn't even probably go there, honestly, Ben. We just knew this was the guy for us. That's what we knew. And it was the competitor, it was the work ethic, it was all of those things that wrapped up that Adam and I said, what are we looking for in a commander? And that was Jayden. And it's been a number of his teammates as well. So to see some of those guys take on early roles, they had a sense of like this really good balance of like confidence, hard work, and humility. And to see that take place, the veterans in the locker room saw that too and said, okay, this is a guy that's really serious about what he's doing, and they wanted to work their ass off to help him too.
Does playing like this on the national stage on Monday Night Football, kind of before you head to Arizona to do this, you know, kind of week there,
Yep.
how much momentum does that give you kind of as you guys start looking ahead towards what's next?
You know, I think we really don't think in those terms exactly. I think probably what you're saying is sometimes there's confidence in winning and, you know, certain parts of the game that you need to improve, and that's honestly what we're chasing all the time. Like, how can we go get better? How can we fight together? But probably one of the things I was most pleased with is all 3 phases, knowing that, like, that's what wins. And it's the complementary football. It's the kick return that goes out. It's the, you know, stopping a 2-point play. It's, you know, going forward on fourth down, knowing the defense has got your back if you don't make it. And so those are the things that I look for. And that's, I don't know if that would be confidence or momentum, but that's what we're looking for to just continue our play style of how we want to do it.
Have you ever gone 2 games without punting?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I would say some of those fourth downs, you know, to kick, when not to. So it was probably very unique in that way. I don't know how many, if we had 3, maybe 3 of them in the game, how many would have been punts. I'm not exactly sure on that yet, John. But no, I don't think so. But if there's in the right spot, this is a group that's capable of being in those spaces. And when we have our chances to, we'll be smart, but we will be aggressive. That's how our nature is. And you know, when the moments are there, we're going to do it. We're not going to be foolish about it. But if we can be aggressive and take our chances when we can, we will.
Dan, can you also get on a flight to Arizona, or do we know that?
No, I don't know that yet. So I went inside and visited with him, but I don't know that yet. But I'll have that all the information on him tomorrow once I have a better update for you guys and can communicate that with you. But I don't want to give you information that's not accurate. All right.
I don't know. You tell me.
What's that win feel like for you?
It's great, not just for me, but for the whole team. The work that we put in training camp, be able to pay off. Obviously, not just how we didn't want to start the season like that, but we kept working, kept growing, and keep improving each and every week.
Jay, what do you feel like you most showed against the NFL nation?
I'll just say I'm a competitor. I want to compete at the highest level, and obviously it's a blessing to go out there each and every Sunday to do things that a lot of people in the world can't do. I'm going to be blessed to be a part of one of the 32 teams that go out there and compete every Sunday, and, Mondays or whenever we play.
What do you recall on the touchdown, the second touchdown with Terry?
Yeah, cover zero and, just give Terry a chance to go make a play.
Did he ask for that play?
Hey, he said, "If you trust me," and that's what we did. I trusted him.
When the coaching staff on a fourth down says we're going, what does that tell you? I mean, they're obviously they have confidence in you. What does that tell the team?
I mean, it's just a blessing that the coaching staff has faith in me to go out there and make a play on a critical moment. But that's just a testament to not just me, but the whole offense, and it's how much faith they have in us and in the poise that we show throughout the game.
We saw on camera you said let's go. Were you referencing going fourth down or just getting the play in? Like, what was that?
I don't know. I was blacking out a couple. I was focused in the zone, so I can't even tell you when I said that.
The second throw to Terry, it's cover zero. Are you expecting? I mean, Gino got a free release. Is that what are you expecting to see on a cover zero coverage off that?
You're gonna take a shot and give a player a chance to go make a play.
How good did it feel just to connect with Terry after not connecting on the first drive?
It felt good. I mean, we continue to work, but we're going to face some adversity. It's not going to be smooth sailing from jump. It's going to be ups and downs, but, we just stay even keel, keep working, keep improving.
Third game in the NFL, that level of success, does any of this surprise you?
I mean, yes and no. Yes, because obviously it's something new to me. As I continue to journey in my rookie year, but also just knowing the aspect, I put in the work, and what's done in the dark will always come to light. So I just know that I'm prepared for these moments week in and week out. I'm just got to go out there and play football and execute.
Your first career touchdown to an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Take us through that and just your.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Cliff and them called the play kind of low in the shot clock, so getting the guys set, getting them going. And they were all discombobulated on defense, so we got a sneaky one to Trent. So it was awesome for him and also for me.
Who's getting that ball?
That's what we're discussing right now. So.
Are you open to sawing it in half, as he said?
If that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Hey, Jayden, could you just talk about the game that Cliff Kingsbury dialed up today? He was throwing everything at them.
Yeah, caught a hell of a game. And, we're just executing. That's the thing, Cliff's going to call the plays, but at the end of the day, we still got to go out there and execute the plays. So giving the 10 other guys on the same page and going on one accord, that's my job to try to manage it down and manage the guys around me, to get everybody on the same page and let's roll.
Crosby and Allegretti both said, I haven't seen a guy's, especially a rookie's eyes like that in a huddle where nothing's phasing him. It's not that he doesn't care, it's just he's just looking for the next thing. I'm not going to let you guys down. When did that come for you? What age? When did you have that?
I don't know. That's something you got to ask my parents. I don't know. But I just give a testament to how I was raised. Shout out to my mom and my dad for, instilling that in me. Don't never let a moment get too big or too low for you.
That 30-yard pass to Luke on the 4th and 2, what did you see there?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of seen Luke and Noah in the same area. Somebody's going to catch the ball, so Luke caught it. So.
Jayden, that final drive to seal the deal, not the deal down, obviously, but the final drive. You guys have a couple penalties. You faced the 2nd and 20. You end up overcoming all of that and getting the first down and continuing downfield. How big is it for you guys to overcome those setbacks to seal that game?
It's huge. We still got a lot to improve on. Obviously, we don't want penalties in those situations, but there's room for improvement. But it just shows that we're just going to fight. No matter adversity that we go through, we're going to keep battling, play in, play out.
Did you and Joe have a chance to talk after the game, and if so, what did you guys talk about?
Yeah, we talked a little bit, but, just keep going. Obviously, we have a lot of respect for each other, so that's the main thing, the main points that we're talking about.
You've talked about how you had to replacing him to some degree, the shadow, all that. I know it's not personal, but to get that win on this stage, and he happens to be the guy, how ironic then?
Yeah, I mean, no matter who the opponent is, getting a win in the primetime game, getting a win in general, it's huge for the team, for the fan base, for the organization.
Clean slide tonight? Did DQ say anything to you after?
I don't know. Probably. He probably said something, but I don't know. I was just too focused on the next play.
You talked a lot about keeping your eyes up as you scramble. Did you feel like you kind of did more of that tonight, and was that another step for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that you can improve on and grow. I feel like we still got a lot more to improve on as an offense. Never get, too comfortable with what we're doing, but, it's just a starting point.
As much football as you've played in your life, have you ever played a game where you didn't complete 2 passes in a game?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I think the closest one was last year, Mississippi State. I think I missed like 4 or something like that. But, it's just a blessing to go out there. And shout out to my O-line for giving me time. Shout out to the running backs for protecting me and the receivers making plays.
Thanks, Jayden.
Thank you, guys.